the money doesn't trickle down. Well, the money's not supposed to trickle down. Okay, proponents of supply-side economics are not suggesting that every additional dollar of income that a rich person makes, they're just gonna, donate it to charity, or they're just gonna, give it all away to the middle class or lower class. No, that's not what we're suggesting at all. I mean, by definition, they're not going to do that, okay? The reason rich people are rich is because they cultivate their wealth. It's because, the things that they spend their money on, they're expecting to get back more out of it than they put in, right? They're expecting a return on investment. Right? By definition, this is, what rich people do. Okay, this isn't an economic model where we're like, we're gonna give the money to the rich and they act as a conduit and they drip the money down to the middle class and the lower class, right? No, that's backwards on so many levels, right? Because that's just a totalitarian outlook that, the point of an economy is we're giving the money to this person, intending for it to end up in this person's, that's completely totalitarian, okay? The point is to let people spend their own money. Right? Let consumers buy products and services that make their lives better. Right? And the big corporations that have huge profits, or the people who make a lot of money, the reason they're making a lot of money is because people really want the product or service that they're selling. Right? So we don't just want to view them as, they're like a trust fund that we can use to fund whatever government program we want. No, the point is that if they're making a lot of money, that indicates that they're really good at allocating resources, right? So Jeff Bezos is really good at allocating resources, so it's good for him to make a lot of money. It's good for Apple to make a lot of profit. It's good for Netflix to make a lot of profit because they've proven that they're very good at investing that money and, ending up with something that consumers want to buy, as indicated by them having big profits. Right, so we don't just want to tax the crap out of them and regulate with impunity. No, we want to be cautious and restrained. That way, these corporations have the most freedom to invest in new products and services as they see fit, or to invest in dividends. Right, they have that option too. Right, it's their money. Right, it's their money. Just let the money go where consumers are putting it. Remember, consumers made Netflix a success. Consumers made Bill Gates rich. Okay, that's because of consumers, and that's what, Microsoft has created lots of products and services that consumers have benefited from. Okay, and that's what trickles down, is when Microsoft invests in new products and services like Office or Xbox or whatever. Right, that's what trickles down, if you want to look at it that way. I don't really like to look at it that way because that makes the economy sound very, one-dimensional, when in reality it's very, it's infinitely complex. It's a bunch of transactions that, individuals are making, right, when people buy a product or service. So that's why I don't really like to look at it as where we're, the point is we're trying to get this to trickle down to that person. It's like, well, no, you just let individuals, buy the products and services that make their lives better. And then the people on the receiving end of that transaction, the people who are receiving the cash from that transaction, they should be able to invest that money how they see fit. We want the government to be taking as little of that money from them as possible.